Part 2. Like you heard in the video before this one, it was only 50 minutes, so I kind of rushed it, I guess. Sign of the times. Everything slows down, so I have to rush. Let's see, we have the second video. I didn't put too much preparation into this one. We'll wing it a bit, but you know, the beer will help. WYRDWAR records out of, I think, Portland. I've got some records in the later section of this video maybe, but this not reminded me, it was pure coincidence that I pulled this out because I did a pull 4 random records out thing on Instagram that didn't catch for shit. Whispers Through the Black Veil, a compilation, All Hallows Eve compilation that they did, that WYRDWAR did a while back. I got this through Message, so, and this is WYRDWAR 1, so this is their first record. It's an art space gallery, maybe more an art space. That is also a label that does soundtrack stuff, compilation stuff for Halloween apparently, but have done Black Death, a whole deal. They did some unreleased stuff on CD. They had a kind of full unreleased, and then now there's the CD set on vinyl, and it's still at Iron Bonehead, I think at the 5th spot for 40 euros, so that's a steal for 3 records of Black Death. But you know, times are tough, I get it. That's why we dig back into the archives and find stuff like this. This is from 2014. The cover artwork is by Dennis Dredd, so that's the guy I was talking about. This is yeah, just a article or a thesis about, I don't know what, I guess about Halloween. I haven't read it, I just pulled it out. It has Vampire on it, Hank Ray, Enchanted Forest, Midnight, Bobby Beausoleil, Thrones, so it's bizarre. I think Thrones is the reason that Message had it actually. Violation, Wound, Leben und Tode, you know, just the Coffin Shakers, that's my man's favorite band, Mr. I Wanna Die. There is a patch in here, or a screen printed patch, stuff about a wolf. I don't know why I put it in here all those years ago. I know it's not with the record because I looked it up. So I must have put it in here sometime around 2014. Let's dig in. There are 3 black metal, 4 black metal, some weird shit, and then good shit. But let's. Fucking good record, man. I wish it was Halloween, so this shit was past us. Let's go, let's dig in. Vampiric Rites Within the Desolate Forest of Eternity, aren't we all? I never got anything from ASRAR because they came in at a time that my saturation for raw black metal or raw whatever, it was one of those labels that did power electronics and black metal, and all good, all cool, but you know, it was just so much this, Dead Hymns, great labels, but around those all popped around at the same time, just before Dead Cult and Not Cult, I think. So I never got anything from them, but they had GHMNSVLL on vinyl, which was sold out, the envelope version. And then I was looking for, and all of a sudden they still had it, or they had it on just their site, but not the envelope version, just the regular version. So I decided to do an order. Like I said, Vampiric Rites, this is the LP release of the tape edition done by, I think, Dead Cult. So there you go. This is an envelope style, and it's Strigoi and Lord Einsamkeit, which, dude, best name ever. Best name ever. Whisper Melodies of Hate and Despair. So yeah, one of those records. But yeah, very old sounds, but done right. That Lord Einsamkeit, I think he has some Dungeons and material that I possibly could like. So first ASRAR release for me. Black. Everything's black over there. They have yeah, some very good shit on there, and they try to keep it in press also. Like I said, the GHMNSVLL, they just did another run. So yeah, good. Glad. The envelopes are a nightmare to get back in a sleeve, but I guess that was the plan all along. That's for tomorrow. Then I picked up something that I know nothing about, but I see it pop up all the time. It is NS. It is maybe the worst thing to buy, but yeah, get over it. Leave me alone if you don't like it. I don't know what to say. WARSPIRIT, it is a fucking good record. If you enjoyed what was on in the last video, that was this. Kristallnacht with WARSPIRIT out on ASRAR. Yeah, it's just too good. Okay. ASRAR lineup flyer releases for 2020 January. So look at that. That's drop. The cover, I think French, but I'm not sure. Very cool record. Yeah, you you would expect some raw stuff, but it's actually, yeah, it's very melodic. It's not folky or not by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, a lot of synth work, clean synth work, which, yeah, doesn't bother me. It's a very good record. It's the only thing I have by them. I think maybe the most controversial record in my collection, I guess. Then, the reason I ordered, the funny thing is I had to order this because he doesn't have PayPal, so I had to order by credit card. So I got my credit card, but I asked my dad for his card, so that purchase, I never made it. Snap! You can't cancel. GHMNSVLL. Damn, I'm drunk. That's some good shit. I guess nobody's getting canceled today, so. Here we go. GHMNSVLL. A band out of the KANYON cult. Here is the flyer for his show in the Netherlands. This was the start of that stupid Corona shit. Yeah, he cancelled, and I think Dutch band played. Cultus? I'm not sure. Yeah, man, would have been a great show. I was trying so hard to go, but we were on a weekend with friends, which was better. This is the re-release of the envelope style, yeah, records by ASRAR, and it came with a patch if you wanted it. Venomous Sorcery Through Hidden Darkness. This is number 3 for ASRAR, so they were immediately on my radar. But yeah, 150, 76, I guess. Vampire Scripts. Yeah, Carry On Cult. Americans, but they have a lot of shit like Fever Nest, and there's one more. I'm not sure what it is right now. Let's see. Necropole, Seigneur Volant, and GHMNSVLL. Oh yeah, this was their show in Italy. I guess they knew there that the tour was cancelled. Then this is a black record. Very good quality, very good pressing, very clean looking vinyl, like one track. There's no pauses in the wax, which I absolutely love. There's the guy, GHMNSVLL. Yeah, yeah, raw but not raw. It has it has production behind it. It sounds good. It's listenable. Yeah, it's good. Look at him. Oh, there we had that. Look at him. Look at him. I dropped it, but I managed to show you some more. The Carry On Cults. You know, a lot of bands in there. All the same people. Here we go. And then we are getting into the absolute. The previous records were awesome. This was one of my most wanted for a long time. Now it is Killers by Iron Maiden, the Japanese promo. So if you have that or selling that, put in a bid at eBay for 50. It's from Italy. Let's make some buck. AZAZEL with The Night of Satanica. One of those, you're looking on Instagram on a night like this, you have money because there's no pandemic going around. And yeah, I don't know why I bought it. Because the cover is excellent. KANYON said it best. DEADBOY. The cover is just so, yeah, I even bought a long sleeve, I don't know why, because of a night like this, I just bought it. This was on Livre Mortis with the black and white cover. They decided to re-release it again through Inferna Profundus Records, limited colored vinyl. You know, I was quick enough. There are 50. It doesn't sell like that cult, but it sells. That cover is incredible. Satanica, Troch and Zachral, I think. Finland, they were on a split with Gold Moon. Then did that witch song. Who does that? Midnights. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, there is a ton of material in here. There you go. Low cheat, not much. But there is a poster, I think, of the cover in black and white, which is sick. I had prepared a video about beautifying your records, but it sounded extra frilly, so I don't know what to do about it. It started with my neighbor gave me a lot of metal hammers and stuff like that, and I don't know, man, there were posters in there, so I decided to put them in records. This one is especially worth it, not because of fucking Machine Head, but the 94 special. I'll talk about it in the next video, and then we'll go into the tapes from what's that label called? Right here. REMPARTIMMORTEL, the Belgian label. Yeah, like I said, AZAZEL finish, I'm pretty sure. One of those late night drunk purchases. I have the long sleeve was in the left hand choices video, so if you want to see that, it's in the wash. I wore it quite a lot. Then the last three I have to lubricate. One of two that will be yeah, a duo that will play forever here, because these were the soundtracks for my son's birds. The week they came out, I discovered them really was in the hospital when we were there looking at our boy, I guess. Ondergang och de 13 Jarteken, I guess, I'm not sure, from Wagner Kuurdegaard or Odegeert, whatever. The guy behind Vulcanas and shit ton of other projects. This is one of two he dropped last year on Saxon, or Klaxon, I'm sorry. Recorded March to June 2019 in Sweden, so yeah, Swedish. There is some folk shit on here, but very light and very punk, and there's black metal, and I don't know, man. It just fucking works, like Vulcanas works. It's one of those punk black metal, but that is blackened enough into the punk. I don't know. This is the gold version of that one. I got this at New Era. They just had it in stock. Was it New Era? Yeah. I just grabbed this one because I need them. I need the silver one too. There you go. Inserts. Nice and glossy with all lyrics in fucking Swedish, I guess. Yeah, of course, no one can read it, so. Yep. Yeah, quite good records. If you're into the garlic songs, but sleazier, and yeah, just one of those bands. Then, remember when I talked about WYRDWAR and that you should get the Black Death record at Iron Bonehead? I can talk about this band, IMPURE. I got to know him through This Records by IMPURE, through Adam Schnellenbach. That is the most prolific guy on here, and I salute him. I picked this up before I picked that up. This came out after that came out. The crushing US black metal in the macabre shadow of Hellhammer, Beherit, Von, Archgoat and Slayer. Worship them, it says. WYRDWAR proudly presents the EP by IMPURE. Black Death, hooks, riffs, muscular, so gay. Ripped. That's even more gay. They have this Hank Jesus figure. This is the Damned EP, Damned in Eternity. Worship them. crush of mystical Satanism and fight till death. Yeah, man. Horned father of desecration on vocals, drums, and percussion, and tyrannical Lord of Assault. Tyrannical, wow. A Lord of Assault on guitars and bass. There's no insert. It is black. It is also from WYRDWAR. This is a band from, I think, New York and maybe one place else. I don't know, man. Yeah, WYRDWAR. Check that label out. Great guy. This is the label. There you go. Check it out if you're into, I don't know, man, Rocky Erickson, Devil's Blood, Salim, Black Anvil. I don't know why I said Black Anvil, but it just reminded me of Black Anvil. This one, last one for today, and then I'll do the tapes when I'm sober, together with the Metal Hammer stuff I'm talking about. Satan's Eclipse. This was on Spotify for some time, so Schnell was talking about it, that he got the tape because his LP order got cancelled. Weird story, weird guy. But even sadder, no, that's wrong. Even more weird, sorry Schnell, not sadder, weird, is that I decided to, when he said his order got cancelled and he didn't hear back, I just went to Bandcamp and bought it from the same label. I don't know why. Because I'm stupid. They had it on Bandcamp, the red version, this one. And even the comments were like, yeah, I didn't get my record, never heard anything back. I still got it. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. It's from Chaos Records, but it showed up. I mailed to the Stygian Blackhand guy when I wrote the comments, and I was like, will it come? Because I knew he had got a batch in of these, so if you are into everything I'm talking about, get it from him if you're in Europe. Yeah, Satan's Eclipse. I don't know if it's still up. There were 4 left when I was there, so on the eve of the full moon, the light gives way to Satan's Eclipse. Same, ripping, black, dead, a bit of punk, which is good. And once again, Schnell got me into these guys. Check his, just go to his page, subscribe if you haven't, because of course you have, and then click the bell that you get his notifications. It's insane. This is the poster. I'll try to remember to link their Instagram so you can see how the shit is made, because it's actually a very beautiful cover. It reminded a buddy of mine of a, I don't know, man, a rap cover or a hip rap cover. I'm so fucking 40. A hip-hop album that had the same, one of those littles or meeks or memes or whatever. Yeah, memes. So yeah, the rap version, it came in perfect condition to Impure Records. These, I don't know if this is a full-length, I guess, look, 5 tracks, full-length EP. This is a band to, yeah, to keep an eye on and to, yeah man, to see the live actually. That would be cool. At WYRDWAR. Yeah, that would be cool. Once more. WYRDWAR. That was it. 2 videos in the bag. I'll do the tape thing. There's a special double order coming in, and then I guess we're true. Maybe I am doing it. Yeah, there are 2 or 3 orders. Viva Corona! Viva China!